Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here once again. We are looking ahead to today's slate for the 1st of March. It is crazy. It is already March, but that is what it is. Anyway, we got a 6 game slate here for Fanduel as normal. We are going to be breaking down every single game for you. Also be looking at some DVPs for each position for each team. As normal, if you guys do enjoy the video, leave a like. I definitely do appreciate it quite a bit, and also hit that sub button as well. Yeah, NBA, I think we had a 353. It was pretty high scores, but I think we cashed last night. I didn't get to play it, but it wasn't too bad for us last night. Also, another thing that I have been doing a little bit, and I haven't promoted it on here, but anyway, a lot of people do MME, which is multi-mass enter. That means you enter 150 lineups into a tournament, kind of like this one here. As you see here, here's all the prizes, right? We see this all the time. Max entries is 150. I don't know why that did that. Hopefully I can go back. Okay, there we go. So anyway, max is 150. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing tonight, I'm going to be doing like a pool if you guys want to come join us. Each person is going to put in $180, so there's going to be 4 people, so 4 spots available, and each person put in 180 each. Basically, that gives us 80 lineups, so 80 times 9. I forgot what it is, but then dude, I don't know why it's been weird, but you divide that, and then it comes out to about $180 each. So anyway, we put in 80 lineups, and whatever we do, then we split the winnings between 4 people. So let's say the entry fees is like 700, but the total the total winnings is like, let's just say 1700. Then we divide that into 4, and then I cash it out within 2 days. So if you guys want to do that, that's fun getting in the pool, because I know some of us can't afford putting in a total 150 lineups. That's expensive. So if we do it as like a pool of 4 people, each person put in $180. Um, it makes it a little bit more reasonable for all of us. So I have been doing these before. I did it quite a bit in the NFL season, and we definitely had multiple takedowns. We had one of the takedowns last year in the NBA Finals, and each of us came away with like $1,900. We only put in 200. So if you guys want to get in on that, just message me on our Twitter. So yeah, each person puts in 180. 4 people, we split it 4 ways afterwards, and I have to withdraw it from FanDuel, and it takes about 2 days, and then I will give you guys your winning. So if you want in on that, message me. The way that I get the payment is just PayPal. You guys PayPal me that, and then I reserve all the lineups, and then I play it. So definitely would love to have you guys come join us. So message us on Twitter. That will be in the comment section below. Also, if you guys want to get in on just regular NBA lineups, we are doing college basketball and NHL as well. And once again, those have been absolutely killing it. I think we have about an 85% win percentage in college basketball and NHL. So that is it for kind of the announcements. Let's go get into it here. Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna go get into it. Our first game is Detroit and Washington in this one. So it's only a 216. They're expecting, obviously, Washington to blow them out. You go look at the DVP for Detroit. It's not that great. Shooting guard, small forward, and point guard. So I mean, right away you can look at Neto or Corey Joseph, one of those guys. Not sorry, my bad. Raul Neto. Do I have the? Okay. So Neto's not a massive usage guy, but you could look at Raul Neto. KCP, his price is pretty cheap, so KCP is all over the place. He's a shooter, so another guy I don't mind. $4,400 or something like that. So those two I don't mind. They're not must-haves, but they're good. I think Kuzma's going to be very popular tonight as normal, since he's been blowing it up. Over there on that Detroit side, Washington's pretty good defense. They do struggle against centers, so if you want to take maybe a couple uh, GPP shots, maybe Stewart or Kelly Olynyk, maybe off the bench or something, but that's really it. I know it says they're good against centers, but you go over here and look real quick. But I don't have a ton over there. But as you see there, do struggle against centers, give up quite a bit of points, field goal percentage, and rebounds. So, and they give up a lot of blocks. So Stewart or Kelly Olynyk could be worth a shot in a GPP. Moving over here to Atlanta and Boston, we got a 227 in Boston by 6. So let's go look at. I'm not gonna look at all these guys, but just noteworthy one. So Atlanta, they actually struggle pretty good on defense. At two spots that are crucial here: shooting guard and power forward. Why are those spots crucial? Well, because that's where Boston's best players are: Jaylen Brown and Tatum at that small forward, power forward slash, and also you got Al Horford as well there. So, yeah, I mean, wouldn't mind looking at Al. Al's 6'5", though. I didn't realize how much he was, but I could see an Al Horford game here at 6,500. As I just mentioned, Jason Tatum, he hasn't been great, or Jaylen Brown, they haven't been massively great, but both those guys could have some massive bounce backs. Not too in Atlanta here. I would probably look at Trae Young if you want to, but I'm just not really feeling anybody else, even though it's a high total. We got Brooklyn and Toronto. We got Toronto by 8, even with all their guys out. So once again, it looks like probably Fred's going to be out, Irving's going to be out again. So kind of got the main guys there. Looks like OG's may be out once again, so we'll just have to see. I mean, Barnes is going to be very, very popular. A four-man stack in Toronto in cash games is going to be very popular. So your Barnes, your Trent, your Siakam, Princess Achua, Malachi Flynn if he starts. So, there's no secret. They're going to be very, very popular tonight. So over there on that Brooklyn side, I don't really have a ton. I mean, Drummond plays. You look at him. Um, it's not the best matchup for him, but he should get almost all the rebounds over there. Just like I said, only bad thing about Drummond, if it's a blowout, they only play him 18 minutes, so kind of sucks. Clippers, Houston, 227. Clippers by 7. So, I mean, as normal, Houston has one of the worst defenses in the entire league, almost 3/4 of the way through the season. So, where are we at? There's my alphabet. There we go. As you see here, the struggle just everywhere. Green means they're bottom 50, so they're not good. So just everywhere. So like guys like Zubac, Isaiah Harnstein. If this is a blowout, this could be a good spot for Isaiah Harnstein. Just a couple matchups ago, 25 minutes, he had 46 fantasy points. So that's the thing with Harnstein. He doesn't get a lot of minutes, but when he does, he's an absolute beast. So Harnstein, Reggie Jackson, maybe a little bit of Terrence Mann. Those are guys I'd be looking at there. What about Luke Kennard? Has he been playing? You could give Luke Kennard a GPP shot, but he only played 23 minutes coming out of the break. Sorry, against Houston last time. So I don't know, but also he had. Oh my goodness! But on the 17th he had 33. So don't mind maybe looking at a couple of those guys over there on that Houston side. If Porter's out again, look at Dennis Schroeder. But that's really all I have over there. Golden State, Minnesota, we got a 232. Golden State by 1, so should be a good fast-paced game. Golden State has a really good defense, but it's a 232, and Timberwolves have been playing so fast. So guys like Russell and Edwards, especially Edwards. Edwards hasn't been that good, but he's at $6,600 in a fast-paced game here with no Klay Thompson against him. So I could easily see him get you about 34 to 35, maybe 40. Over there on that Golden State side, I don't like him, but Wiggins maybe get you 28 or 30. No Klay Thompson, so maybe Poole steps up. Steph Curry probably about his normal 49 to 55. Maybe Otto steps up with no Klay Thompson. I could see him getting maybe 23, 24. So that's another guy to be looking at. So yeah, Edwards, maybe Curry, maybe Wiggins. I don't know. I just don't have a ton from that game, but a couple. Last but not least, we got Dallas against LA. Both these teams are half decent on defense on DVP, but as we know, Lakers have been struggling quite a bit. So Lakers struggle against that point guard position because Westbrook's the point guard. So look at 10-8. He could easily have a really good game here. Another guy, Jalen Brunson or Dinwiddie, one of those backup point guards, could have a good game. LeBron is actually questionable here, so oh man, I just hate it just because like when he's out, like you're kind of forced to play Westbrook, even though this guy's absolute crap. I mean, he's terrible. I mean, he is so bad this year. He has massive usage rate, but he sucks. That's crazy. I've never seen a usage rate that high, and you suck that bad. It's just that's crazy to me. Um, Davis is still gonna be out. So Dwight Howard. Dallas really struggles against center, so I could see you putting him back in there. And if James out, maybe Horton Tucker. I have no idea. Lakers are just not looking great. So that's mostly it. Let's go see if I can put in a couple players for you guys. So Luka's looking really good up there. If you can get him, um, Reggie's a good cash game play at 7K. I am worried about a blowout though. Dennis Schroeder, as I said, Raul Neto. Um, and then only time I'm going to mention it, a 4-man stack of Toronto and cash games you got to go. Like I said, Malachi Flynn, Gary Trent, Boucher, if you want to, maybe Princess Achua. Like I said, and then you got your new main guys, of Siakam and Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes shot 12 for 14, so I don't know. He's not going to do that again, but it's still a good play. So point guards, looks like you kind of have to spend up a little bit unless you want to go down to Malachi if you think it's going to start again. Shooting guard, Jaylen Brown's not looking bad. Gary Trent, I guess. There you go. Toronto guys, Terrence Mann, maybe Tucker, depending on what's going on with LeBron. Maybe even Eric Gordon at 3,900. Not the greatest matchup against the Clippers, but $3,900. He might get you 22, but not much going on with him there. Let me go look. So these projections are going to change, but I just want to see what we. Do I have my projections? Oh, yeah, okay. So I just want to see what it would come up with. Come on. Okay. There we go. All right, let's see what the optimal lineup from my projections. So basically, everyone I was talking about, I didn't really mention Marcus here, but Marcus could have a bounce back. He has been looking like crap, though, as you see there last couple games. So he could have a bounce back for sure. But everyone else I kind of mentioned, like I said, Drummond place, he could be in a good spot. So I mean, that's pretty very, very cashy lineup right there, but it's still good. You can definitely mix and match that to make an odds chalky, but that's kind of what cash games are going to be looking at right there. So that's mostly it. Give you guys, a sample lineup. It's really early, so this stuff will all change, but that's kind of what it's looking like in the morning. So that is mostly it. As normal, like I said, if you guys want to get in on that buy-in, like I said, it's $180 each person, and there's going to be 4 people that are going to be buying in. Um, and here's the prizes here. First place, 100K, and then it goes away. But you kind of get the gist of it. So if you guys want to get in on the buy-in tonight, like I said, all you need to do is message me like, hey, we'd love to get in on the buy-in. And like I said, all you have to do is send me money through PayPal, and once I get 4 people, I will reserve it. And then after the game is over, I will send screenshots to everybody that was in participation with it. Send them a screenshot of how much we won total, so they know I'm not messing them over. And then then we divide that into 4. Then I'll say, hey, within 2 to 3 days, you will be receiving $450 to your PayPal. Just because it takes 2 days to withdraw from Fanduel. So, but yeah, definitely get in on it. Like I said, we've done this before, as I mentioned, and we've had multiple takedowns, in NFL, and we've had 1 or 2 in NBA. So, yeah, come join us, guys. We'd love to have you. So that is it. Once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Now, also, if you guys don't want to do this, you just want to get in on regular Fanduel lineups, we're only doing $45 for the rest of the season as well. If you guys want one lineup per day. So we'd love to have you. All right, guys. Once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.